Omega-3. Omega-3 fatty acids. Essential contribution to human health. Materials from the National Institutes of Health (NIH) were used. NIH is part of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Materials from the Harvard-T.H. Chan School of Public Health. The human body may come from other food waste or raw materials. This does not apply to omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fatty acids are also dietary omega-3 fats. These are essential fats. The human body cannot produce them. The body must get them from the water. Foods in high demand for omega-3s include fish, some vegetable oils, some nuts, walnuts, flax seeds, flaxseed oil, and leafy vegetables. What makes omega-3 fats special? They form part of cell membranes throughout the body. They intrinsically function as cell receptors in these membranes. They await the starting point for hormone production. They are important for regulating blood clotting. They have essential properties of mood and vitality. This is not to say that people with the consumption of omega-3 in the diet are euphoric all the time, but it's safe to say that people with an omega-3 deficiency are definitely prone to lack of energy and a bad mood. Opportunity for learning, concentration, memory, and development of new skills. In deficient mammals, omega-3 led to this ability. Hyperactivity in children. Finding individuals. The contribution of omega-3, as well as the collection of magnesium, lecithin, and beneficial microflora in improving the condition of hyperactive children, has long been achieved. Avoiding dairy products for hyperactivity often helps. It is not always associated with a milk allergy or milk sugar lactose intolerance. Often this is due to antibiotics, hormones, preservatives, and other milk additives. The role of omega-3, chlorophyll, magnesium content, and soy lecithin is very important. Prevention of hyperactivity and help with hyperactivity. The use of supplements is more than appropriate. What else can omega-3 do? The contraction and relaxation of the walls of the arteries is also about omega-3, a topic that concerns everyone. Infection. Omega-3 deficiency is enough to keep inflammation from subsiding. Problems arise when the balance between omega-6 and omega-3 is disturbed. Omega-6 supports some protective reactions. Blood clotting saves lives. But what if blood clotting is excessive? Exceeding the norm is already a problem. Blood clotting and inflammation. These protective reactions absorb omega-6 and its derivatives. Ideally, when omega-3 is balanced with omega-6, omega-3 slightly clotting blood and detects inflammation activity. Omega-3 deficiency with an excess of omega-6 is always a risk of inflammation. Here you need to ask a question. Why are inflammation medications so popular? Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs in every woman's purse. It is logical to assume that in every handbag there should be omega-3. Omega-6 origin. These are the most popular foods. Vegetable oils from corn, sunflower, peanut, cotton, soy. Omega-6 predominates in them. It is from the oils that produce mayonnaise, pastries, most finished products. Another popular group of fats simply does not contain omega-3s. They are low in omega-6. These are fats from coconut and palm oil, linseed oil, walnut oil. These are rapidly oxidizing oils. They have omega-3s. However, preservatives are needed for long-term storage of oils, or very fast use of them. By the way, often asked about soybean oil and soy lecithin. Omega-6 predominates in soybean oil. Soy lecithin is absolutely pure, 100% pure lecithin. There are no oil or soy protein impurities. That is why NSP lecithin is so popular. This is the best you can get from soy. Connections of soy lecithin NSP are found with poisoning soy omega-6. Soy protein definitely not. So why are non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs in every woman's purse? It is logical to assume that in every handbag there should be omega-3. By the way, atherosclerosis begins with inflammation, aging, violation, and extinction of the functions of organs too. Omega-3s also bind to receptors on cells that regulate gene function. In the sum of the effects of all, it was found that omega-3 fats prevent heart disease and stroke. In addition to medications, omega-3 fats help support lupus, eczema, and rheumatoid arthritis. What else is written about the beneficial properties of omega-3? Normalizes expected, helps to get sick with overweight, improves mood, helps to cope with stress easily, strengthens the heart and blood vessels, improves the condition of skin, hair, nails, strengthens bone tissue, prevents some types of cancer, in particular breast cancer, participates in the construction of cells, mandatory in the diet of pregnant women. What is necessary for health? Immune, nervous, endocrine system, resists inflammation, normalizes the fatty profile of the blood, improves blood circulation, reduces the risk of heart and vascular disease. Important: omega-3s may also play a protective role in cancer. Cancer prevention is a topic for everyone. Therefore, taking omega-3 for prevention is also a topic for everyone. Omega-3 is used to prevent many other conditions. It has been observed that omega-3 is extremely deficient in people prone to bad mood. It is critical for men's health. Problems with potency most often begin against the background of vascular problems, hypertension, atherosclerosis, myocardial ischemia. The body turns off the sexual function to save life. Enabling this function with potency stimulants is not always safe. Some medicines can lead to impotence. Ernest Hemingway fell into depression. For hypertension, he was prescribed a drug that reduces potency. Why didn't anyone tell him about the possibility of prevention? The Old Man and the Sea, fish and fish oil. Omega-3 fats are a key family of polyunsaturated fats. There are three main omega-3s: eicosapentaenoic acid EPA and docosahexaenoic acid DHA come primarily from fish, which is why they are sometimes referred to as marine omega-3s. Alpha-linolenic acid ALA is the most abundant omega-3 fatty acid in most Western diets. Alpha-linolenic acid ALA is found in vegetable oils and nuts, especially walnuts, flax seeds and flaxseed oil, leafy vegetables, and some animal fats, especially in herbivores. The human body normally only uses alpha-linolenic acid for energy. The conversion of ALA to EPA and DHA is very limited. Why are omega-3s from fish and not from plants? Why omega-3s from fish and not from herbivores? Precisely because vegetable fats omega-3 ALA the body uses only as a source of energy. Vegetable fats omega-3 alpha-linolenic acid. They don't play the same role as EPA and DHA omega-3s from fish. The transformation of alpha-linolenic acid into EPA and DHA occurs in very small amounts. Human health requires EPA and DHA. The strongest evidence for the beneficial effects of omega-3 fats is related to heart disease. These fats help the heart beat smoothly and not deviate into a dangerous or potentially fatal erratic rhythm. Such arrhythmias are responsible for most of the 500,000 plus heart deaths that occur each year in the United States. Omega-3 fats also prevent high blood pressure and irregular heart rate. Omega-3 fats improve the functioning of blood vessels, have a positive effect on triglyceride levels. Omega-3 fats can reduce inflammation, which plays a key role in the development of atherosclerosis. Several large studies have evaluated the effects of fish or fish oil on heart disease. The Gruppo Italiano per lo Studio della Sopravvivenza negli Infarti study, known as the GISI prevention trial, was conducted. Heart attack survivors who took a 1 grams capsule of omega-3 fats every day for 3 years were less likely to have recurrent arrhythmias, heart attack, stroke, or death from sudden death, compared to those who took placebo. Remarkably, the risk of sudden cardiac death was reduced by about 50%. In a recent JELIS study by the Japanese Environmental Protection Agency JEPA, Participants who took EPA in combination with cholesterol-lowering statins were less likely to have major coronary events, sudden cardiac death, fatal or non-fatal heart attack, unstable angina, or open or bypass a narrowed or blocked coronary artery than those taking statins alone. Most modern people consume much more of another essential fat, omega-6 fats, than omega-3 fats. Some experts have hypothesized that a higher intake of omega-6 fats may cause cardiovascular and other problems. Researchers are looking closely at another kind of balance, this time between the possible effects of marine and vegetable omega-3 fats on prostate cancer. Findings from the Health Professionals Follow-up Study and other studies show that men whose diets are rich in EPA and DHA, mostly fish and seafood, are less likely to develop advanced prostate cancer than those who consume little EPA and DHA. WHO. Ways to reduce the risk of breast cancer. Do not smoke. Control body weight. Don't drink alcohol. Breastfeed your baby. Be physically active. Avoid exposure to radiation. And, of course, omega-3s. Significant reduction in the risk of breast cancer. Omega-3 is especially important for women. Let's summarize. Omega-3 is needed. Omega-3, you need exactly the one that is obtained from fish. What about the environmental agenda? We know how polluted the waters of the oceans are. We know how often mercury, radionuclides, plastic, pesticides, and other harmful substances are found in fish. Unfortunately, these harmful substances are often fat-soluble. This means that fish oil concentrates poisons. The purity of raw materials for the production of supplements is a key issue. NSP guarantees the highest purity and safety in every capsule, every tablet, every drop of liquid supplements. Superfoods NSP, as always, the best. Since 1972, NSP has guaranteed and committed to the highest quality and purity of every product. Human need for omega-3. 250 mg DHA EPA. The composition of capsules in milligrams differs in different markets. This is due to certification requirements. The quality of NSP is consistently the highest. NSP always offers the best quality, safety, reliability. Omega-3 NSP, nature's best.